Hello again, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be. This is Kevin, aka North Star. So, what you're looking at here is my YouTube page, and of course, if you click on the banner here on the right hand side, you'll get access to the free newsletter, which is coming out very shortly, actually, as I speak. It comes out once a week and covers precious metals, uranium, cryptocurrencies, and various other things like the dollar index and everything that's related to commodities. So, a lot of charts, a lot of really good, useful information there if you're an investor in the sector. So it's all free, so sign up for that and don't miss out. So moving on, what we're covering in this little quick podcast or webinar or whatever you want to call it is cryptocurrencies, and we can see that they're not moving very much at the moment. The ones I've got selected here, we've got Atom there, we've got which is Cosmos, of course, and we've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, the Graph. We've got Link, Chainlink, Litecoin, Stellar Lumens, and Ripple down at the bottom there, of course. So, and there are many others, but it's hard to cover them all. So, I will cover others in other broadcasts. But what we're looking at here is fairly slow moves in many of the cryptocurrencies at the moment. Although, of course, Ethereum has been on fire today and has made some good moves. Just adjust the lines here a little bit. So we're still in this sort of holding formation, you could call it, I guess, where price is set to move towards the top of this channel and challenge a breakout in the 1500 area. So Ethereum's moved quite nicely today. The other cryptocurrencies are all in various sort of points of readiness, if you like, ready to break out and make some major moves. The graph here is broken out of the flag and is threatening to break out of the larger flag that we see here. And similar with the others as well. We've got a bit of a consolidation going on at the moment with Litecoin. You can see there, probably bring the upper resistance line down. So it's trending towards a decision point. So it looks like we're going to see some nice moves in Litecoin soon to the upside. Also, Stellar Lumens, again another one that's been consolidating within a bullish flag pattern. So they're all doing much the same sort of thing. But the thing to really take notice of is the ratio charts. So these are all those cryptocurrency ratios to Bitcoin, and by and large they've been performing better than Bitcoin. When the numbers are green, they're outperforming Bitcoin, and when they're red, they're lagging a little bit. But if we look at Link, for example, it's one that I've been focusing on for a while because it's caught my interest. Hopefully the chart is going to display all my lines and squiggles on. There we go. So you can see that when the graph, this ratio line is descending, it means that Bitcoin is outperforming, and when it's rising, it means that Link is outperforming. So you can see at the moment that Link is in an uptrend against Bitcoin. If we move to the 4-hour chart rather than the daily chart, it perhaps makes things a little bit clearer. And you can see here we're broken out of the downtrend, and it indicates that there's more upside potential for Link to outperform Bitcoin. And you can see we're just forming a little flag formation here, which is bullish. These are bullish patterns when you get these sort of flag formations. They can, of course, morph into larger patterns. It may be like that, or it may be a little bit like this. Either way, probably a little bit more like that, to be honest. But either way, it looks like a bullish consolidation that is going to break out to the upside. So what that means is that Link, assuming it does make that breakout, it means that Link is going to outperform Bitcoin going forwards over the next few days and weeks. There we go. You see that there. And without going through all the others, they're all showing much the same sort of thing. So against Bitcoin, the cryptocurrencies here are showing a lot of strength, particularly Ethereum, of course. I'll just quickly go to the Ethereum chart, and that has broken out against Bitcoin. Zoom out a little bit more. can just bring it down a bit. There we go. So that's the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, and we're at a very important point here, 0.04. I'll use a line to draw here, and I mentioned in my tweet earlier on that it's a very important level. It's a horizontal support and resistance level just there. We're just pretty much on it at the moment. So what we want to see is for this ratio chart to break to the upside, and what that will mean is that going through the next probably few months, actually, that Ethereum is going to regain the previous high and probably exceed the previous high, which means that Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin. That's the weekly chart, but of course, if we go to the monthly chart, you look at the indicator at the bottom. We've just had a bullish cross on the stochastic. So that again is a longer term indicator that we're going to see further upwards movement on this ratio chart, indicating that Ethereum is set to outperform Bitcoin. You can also look at the ratios in relation to Ethereum. Given that Ethereum is outperforming, then what you really want to do is compare the other crypto coins to Ethereum. They're all largely negative at the moment, which means that Ethereum is outperforming all of them. But when you look in a little bit more detail, and we'll choose link again, what you can see, if I go to the we'll go to the daily chart, I think. So what you can see is that as the graph rises, it means that Link is making bigger gains than Ethereum, and as the graph falls, as the chart falls, it means that Ethereum's outperforming Link. So we're in a channel, an expanding channel, and we've just been testing the upper resistance line on that, and we've pulled back. It may be about to roll over, signaling that Ethereum is going to significantly outperform all of these, and we're getting to a level here, which I think is quite important. It's more of a zone than an exact level, but you can see there's this support and resistance in here, and if we break below that area, just draw another line here, I suppose, maybe in that sort of area there. So if the ratio chart breaks below that, then it really is indicating that Ethereum is going to outperform probably all of these cryptocurrencies that you see here. So we could be seeing quite a big rotation into Ethereum. There's a little bit of a cup and handle look to this section of the chart here, which does make me wonder if we're going to bounce up and see Link breaking out and outperforming even Ethereum. So this is really something we're going to have to keep a close eye on, and if it breaks down, then I'll be converting all of my Link and Stellar Lumens and other cryptos that I have, mainly Link and Stellar at the moment, to be honest, and I'll be converting those into Ethereum. So that's it for now. That's just where we are and what's happening, and I hope it's been useful, and speak to you all again later. Bye.